Okay, so yesterday I was working on this bad boy. I was working on that bad boy, and as I'm listening to it now, the first thing that pops into my head, or the first, I have a criticism of it already. There's too much going on. So I am acknowledging that I am having that thought. Um, what I want to do here at the moment is play the keyboards a little bit, but also I've been having thoughts. I've been having thoughts and thoughts about basically singing and dancing, just entertainment in general. So I am my own biggest critic, without a doubt. And that's not to say that I don't get affected by other people's criticism. It's just that I don't really care about them so much. I don't care about other people's opinions because most of the time when I share myself with people, and I do consider my music and my artistry, I consider that to be me. I'm also sick, so you're gonna hear me do a lot. So when I do share myself with people, I usually get really positive feedback. So I've never had somebody be my worst enemy. It's always been me that's been my worst enemy. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna readjust the angle here. So what if we work with a little mirror shot? That's unique to my setup. I think. I don't think other people who are making content like this will have a mirror shot. So, hi, hello, it's me. We got a whole thing going right now. I also put the volume up on the speakers a little bit. So, if you're curious about the speakers that I'm rocking, I will definitely show anyone who wants to see them. And I'll be honest, I've been kind of wondering about my skill level when it comes to piano or artistry in general. So I said I'm my own biggest critic. And the reason why I say that, that's a nice chord, but it's very picky. It's a picky chord. What the hell was I saying? I got off track. I was talking about how I'm starting to feel more confident in my artistry, I think. And, with music specifically, or maybe not even specifically, you could probably apply this thought process that I'm trying to share with you across multiple different occupations. And it's basically we improve the more we do something. Which is why it's so tough for me to work a 9 to 5 job. Let me share something with anyone who's listening at the moment. I personally don't consider myself to be inherently talented. I don't. I went to school, I learned, and many years later, which we call the present, I'm applying what I've learned many, many years ago. It's still hard for me to keep a rhythm. Although sometimes I do get lucky. So I don't consider myself to be inherently talented. However, I do get the feeling that I'm improving, and it's not necessarily the skill that I'm specific. Let's be more specific. Where I'm improving is my self-hate. That's where I'm improving. Wait, hold on. How does that go? I'm trying to remember what I was doing. There it is. There it is. However, I do practice. I practice. Oh, look at the jiggle right there. Man, my mind gets onto tangents like a mother. So I suppose I'm very humble. Because I'm aware of the talent that's out there. And there's a lot of talent out there, trust. And music is incredible, and it's incredible because there's like so much. Okay, so if you don't know this about me, I have what you might call tangential thinking. And basically what tangential thinking is let me see if I can demonstrate it with music. Let's see. So I'm going to play 4 notes. La 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 la, right? La. Okay, so I'm going to play these 4, right? Same 4 notes, right? Right? And these 4 notes in this rhythm is my thinking, right? Is you think about, okay, I'm thinking about and I'm talking about whatever. We're making what's it called? We're making a simile. We're making a simile, I guess, or a metaphor. No, simile. So this is just a normal train of thought, but tangential thinking is this. And so I will get off track, and it doesn't have to be that crazy either. It could be off track by just a simple little so. Let's get back now. Okay, you're off track. Okay, whatever, you're talking about dogs when you were talking about the gym. Let's get back on track. And there's the gym process thought again. So anyway, so that's how my brain works. And so when I'm playing music, it's hard for me to stay on track. Why does that chord not sound good? That sounds a little bit better. Okay, that sounds a little bit better. I just didn't like that. I don't. Ooh, ah. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what makes it kind of tough for me to like stay on track. But here's the other thing too, right? It's also a very vulnerable thing for me to share this with people. Oh, my nose. Hold on. Let me blow my nose. Oh my god. I'm gonna sneeze. You want to see me sneeze? No, you don't. No. Yes, I had to put 2 pieces of tissue up my nose. because my nose is just running and I don't want to have to be sniffing all the time. Um, here's the most fucked up thing that oops. Here's the most fucked up thing that I do to myself is I mentioned that I am my own worst enemy, which I am. I am my own worst enemy. I just realized that it really seems like I'm crazy right now, just talking to myself. But I'm gonna post this up on YouTube and make it public, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just I don't know what I'm gonna do with this video, but whatever. Back on track, dude. You see what I mean by tangential thinking? Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm improving, and I'm improving as a musician. I'm realizing that, and this might be something that most people who are learning. I'm an ambitious out. Ugh, God, I can't say that word. I am an ambitious person, and so if I do anything, no matter what I'm doing, I want to do it so well. Like I want to be awesome at it. Like, like, like if I'm gonna play the trumpet, I want to be the best trumpet player ever. And so when I'm playing the keyboard, I don't want to show anybody because I am because I suck, but I don't suck. I only suck in comparison to truly, truly, truly great piano players and musicians. I guess it's an insecurity that I have, um, which is kind of silly to have in a sense. Not silly to have. It's when I've shared myself with people. And I'm not talking like in a gross way. I'm just talking about like in an emotional way, like in a spiritual way, I suppose. I sorry, I was so into the melody that I was just messing around with. None of this is like I'm just freestyling. And here's also something that I've tried to do. Okay, I'm just gonna drop whatever the fuck I was talking about. Whatever, we'll just leave that alone. I'm gonna move on to something else that is on my mind. And I haven't really taken the time, maybe because I'm lazy, but I haven't really taken the time to learn songs. Honestly, I haven't taken the time to learn songs because I don't, and this might sound a type of way, but I don't want to be corrupted in a sense. It's I'm not saying people who like learn songs aren't original. It's just I don't know. I prefer to just that sounded like something. Anyways, um, like I've tried to sit down and learn songs, but I don't know, man. For someone who can sit down and learn songs, I have to I have to imagine that you don't have tangential thinking, because how could you sit down and learn a song without being distracted? There's just so much. I don't know. Maybe I will. If I was getting paid, I probably will. I'm just talking, honestly. I don't know. A lot of what I'm saying is shit. I was hearing a band called GJ, and I love the female vocalist's voice. I was singing along with her recording in my car, with her record in my car, and there are times when I'm like, oh, we have a similar sounding voice, which is kind of embarrassing for me, because like I'm a dude. Ooh, I like the way that sounds. I mean, it sounds cool. I was in the gym and I heard a song on there, and it made me go, ha, boo. Actually, I've heard like 3 or 4 songs that made me do that. That's interesting. Don't get me wrong, there are times when I'm like freestyling and I'll come across a pattern, or whatever you want to call it. I'll come across notes that I play during a freestyle that'll remind me of songs that I've listened to. And then I'll continue to try to recreate the song without listening to it, by just, by memory and stuff. Wait a minute. Ooh, that sounds cool. Ooh, that sounded so cool. Anyways, let me pause. Let me get my thoughts together. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the rest of this video. Let me just get my mind right. Hold on. Okay, so I don't have a lot of time. I want to be wrapped up with this maybe around 5:30. That'll give me some time, because I still have other things to do. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm still a civilian. I'm still a civilian, so civilians got certain responsibilities that they gotta handle. So unfortunately, I can't go on and on and on. But let's listen to what I was working on. So, as I've as I've been Jesus, as I've been continuing to grow. Man, I'm gonna go off on a tangent. I'm happy, but that's not to say life is easy. Which is something I didn't know before. I thought when life was easy, that would be because that's like an easy life and a happy life aren't the same thing. They really aren't. And it's taking me therapy to realize that. Because I think I'm happy, but I'm happy because I'm learning. Um, and I'm also tired as fuck. So that's also, uh, it's healthy to be tired. I think when you're working, um, for money, when you're handling your responsibilities, basically. And for a while, I wasn't. I didn't have to. I was basically dead. Okay, so now that I'm not hating my own work as much anymore, I kind of feel like I want to have fun. Um, so I created 4 patterns, or I should say 4 variations of a pattern. Uh, so it was this pattern, right? Which I personally think of this. Let's slow it down. It has a tribal feel to it, which I love. But when I speed it up, it it just sounds so crazy. It sounds like something you would hear on a Saturday morning cartoon of like Ren and Stimpy. I don't know. Oh my god, and that right there, that reminded me of Cardi B. Well, now at that tempo, it reminded me of like a Mexican ritual. Right? That right there. What's the? Again, it's hard to get perfect cadence, right? Like, let me see. That that sound is definitely a sound I've heard in a lot of hip hop songs. Um, so I created 4 variations of that pattern. Um, and something is telling me to like do more, but that's not really what I have to do. Like I don't have to create more. Uh, because this is a difficult process to make cool songs and cool music, right? I was getting very happy with the keys, and so I. Yeah! Hey! Let's get the bass back. Yeah! Okay. We know. Sounds good, it sounds nice. However, it's very boring. So how are we gonna spice it up? So we can open it like that, or we can open it with. See, that's the thing. Like my mind can't pick one, which is part of the reason why this is so difficult to pick one. And then that coupled with my personality of like ambition, like I want to create hits, as however that may sound. I am an ambitious person, and so when I'm trying to like verbalize it, that's how it came out. You know, I wanna create really cool songs that rock the world. If I'm dreaming big, right? So how do I do that? You know, because listen, I'm not egotistical. I'm not arrogant. I'm not a Kanye or Donald Trump. I very much think of myself as self-destructive and self-sabotaging. No, that's how I used to be. I'm not like that anymore. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm getting off on a tangent. Let's just make music. Let's just shut up and make music. Yeah. So let's have fun. Let's have fun. So this pattern is boring to me. This piano needs more. It needs something. Right? And then I also have this sound, which I hear. So this. And that's way too deep. It needs to be higher. This whole thing needs to be higher. And when I say higher, I don't mean volume-wise, I mean note-wise. It needs to be an octave higher. F2. So if I can start it off an octave lower if it's only for the intro. So watch this. So let's take it back to F1. So then essentially this is what's going to happen. This is the intro. Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is. I'm going to be rocking it today. And I hope you like it. Let's bring in the piano. Okay, so immediately the piano came in way too hard, right? Piano came in way too hard. But I don't know how to fix it because I'm being super critical of myself. Or am I? Pause, blow my nose. Yes, I changed it up. Needed a new shirt. Not because I dirtied the other one. I still have it underneath, but I just realized that I was wearing basically just underwear under an undershirt. So I decided to. You like? You like? Yeah. Those keys, right? I'm doing this. And basically there's variations that I can do, which again is sending my brain into massive overload. Because the pattern is this. Wait. And then it starts over. Right? And oh my God, I'm remembering music theory, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's really tiring to think about. Now these are the chords that are really hard to play fast. But it goes. Okay, so it's F, D, B flat, A. So those chords are then. So if I'm playing quickly, wait, ooh. Try this again. What was it this? See, so those chords are really hard to play quickly, so that's why I just go. So it goes. And this is really cool not cool, but like I was having a lot of fun yesterday and I was like trying to figure out I was practicing basically. So forgive me, but it's gonna sound like this. But I just don't know the rhythm. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Take 2. See, and I'm already fucking this up. Okay, take 3. It's also hard to do because there's lag. Look, I hit it. You hear it? I can point to the TV at the same time the notes hit. See? Look. Oh, God. So it makes this so much more fun. Anyways, let's try it again. Wait a minute. Oh, God, it's hard. Okay. Oops, I was hitting the wrong chords. And forget about getting that in there, which is where I rely on good old-fashioned technology. There's one chord there that I'm not liking, and I'm gonna adjust it accordingly. Should it be one up or one below? We'll find out. It's this one. Let me highlight it. So what I'm doing is basically just highlighting the chord, keeping track of it. Ooh, that sounds better. I'm pretty sure I have that. Okay, so I didn't touch the piano the way I was hoping to. I just wanted the piano to have more of a ring to it. But I'm not 100% sure how to do that. I really don't know how to do that. So I just kind of want to hear the glass bells again. Remember this? Want to hear how that sounds with those chords? I'm feeling inspired. Oh, I'm feeling like I got that fire inside of me. I'm seeing things like the code. Oh no, whoa, let me go outside, get a breath of fresh air. Cause I know I don't really care if I got that juice or not. I know I'm cool, don't stop me from going off. I'm about to blow like a volcano now. Let me show you what I can do. When I flow, you know I come through like a silver bullet. Let me go ahead and do what I do. Let me crash into a wall, let me bring it down. I will never fall when I look around. I see so many different people people, so many different energies, all trying to get the best of me. I'm just over here, never fear. I got tears coming down both sides of my cheek. Yeah, but I don't. Hold up. I don't what? I don't really understand why, but let me go ahead one more time. Let me show you what I can do when the kick come through like 1 2 1 2. Okay, so I was trying to flow, freestyle, and it didn't sound too bad. I got a little caught up at the end there, but yeah, that didn't sound terrible. It didn't sound terrible. It didn't sound terrible, but I'm still not sure how I feel about the you know, and the bum 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 bum. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how I feel about those things together. I'm not sure if it's a mixing issue, if it's a audio thingamabob, or if the notes aren't just syncing up together, because the notes are going, which would fit because I'm going. Okay, just gonna fuck around for a bit. I probably like this better. What if I switched it? What if I just switched it? What if I did this? How would this sound? Okay, we're just gonna switch it for now. We're gonna see how we feel about it. I'm sure I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow because again, I am trying to make this a part of my routine. Although I don't have a lot of time to do it, but it's okay. I'm a civilian. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so remember this. It doesn't fit, but I want to make it fit. How do I do that? Not 100% sure. What about this? This. So that I heard something. I heard it go. Wait a minute, where's it? There you go. So be this. Let me see if I can hear it with the tempo. I'm gonna put the metronome on. Ooh, curses! I'm a musician using a metronome. Ooh. That. That. So that's a variation on a basic. Not that, but the basic. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's super fucking boring. What if I go? See, so many different variations, and my mind just spazzes crazy like, woo! I don't know what to do. It's tough to do it this way. Other people, I just need a network. Here's the thing though. I'm like a hermit, you know? I like stay away from people. And when it comes to like this music thing, like you hear horror stories, horror, the horror, the horror, the horror, the horror, horror. you hear these stories and you hear about people who are like ripped off and this and that. I don't know, man. The reason why the Drakes of the world exist and the Michael Jacksons, like, it's really hard to do everything by yourself. Right now, I am gonna blow my nose. Excuse me. That's what I've got. That's what I'm working with. And there's I don't there is I don't there is I don't wanna be a self-hating prick. I just wanna love my own shit. Get my I'm gonna stop that right there. Fuck it, bro. I'm done with this song. Let's fuck around. Let's try singing a little bit, huh? Ooh, yay. Figaro. It sounded like Figaro. Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Ooh, ah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I like pretty chords. I like pretty chords. Okay, so I said I was gonna practice singing, but I got a little bit carried away with the chords there. I'm having fun. I've been practicing. So remember, at one point I was talking about how my improvement with music can apply to like anything, which is basically just practice, and you'll get better at it. And then I also mentioned how it's difficult for me to like work a 9 to 5 because I get good at it. Like I like it's not hard for me to like serve people their drinks, their food. Ooh, wait a minute. That's a that's a transition chord. It has to be. Oh, I don't know how to make it explode after that. So this is one thing that I learned in music theory. I learned in music theory that there have been people in the past who found that you can like I don't even know how to explain it, but like I'll try to show it. I'll try to demonstrate it. I'll try to demonstrate it instead of trying to explain it. So if I start here, right? Or if I start here, God, I don't want to start with the G7. if I start here, and let's say I compose a symphony, right? If it starts with this, it can go anywhere. And it can stay there for as long as it needs to. And when I'm ready to end it, it needs to come back to where it started. Otherwise, it just sounds unfinished. So if I do that again, and I ended it not on the note, it just sounds like it's not finished. And here is the thing. Music has, or at least this form of music, well, at least, you know, like, if you think about the classical period, right, like the Baroque and even before then, music has been around for like hundreds of years, not thousands of years. So, I mean, like, music as far as like piano is concerned. So I'm so elitist. I'm very aware that music like rhythm and drums have been around since fucking that has been around thousands of years. But I'm just talking about like in terms of like piano, like string instruments, not like the guitar, not like the, you know, because there have been string instruments too. But look, I'm not a music historian. Okay, I'm just saying that in terms of like the piano, just in terms of like music theory, like in terms of like documenting music and like examining music, that's only been around for hundreds of years, right? So people have found that when you start with, and it could be any note. Let's say I started with the C major chord. You know, that there it ended because you know what I'm saying? So because I like came down. So if you don't do that, you know, you might think that that's quote unquote not finishing the song, but then someone might do that on purpose. They want a song to feel like it's not finished, you know? And then there's just so many different ways to make music. It's not just one thing, which is the beautiful thing about music, but kills someone like me. And me, I'm just having fun. Like I'm just now starting. Like I haven't been playing music for years and years and years. It's only stuff that I've touched every now and again. Yeah. Anyways, where are we at? 47 minutes? Yeah. I'm about ready to call it. What time is it here? 5:17? Yeah, I gotta work. I got stuff to do. So, let me just waste a couple more minutes practicing singing and then we'll wrap it up here. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'll be there. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'll be there. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'll be there. there. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I'll be there. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But I appreciate you following along with this journey of mine, this story of mine, and let's see where it takes me. Let's see where it takes me. Peace.